warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Uh, you are welcome once again to English Unlimited, and today we will look at lesson 8, which is about comparatives and superlatives. Uh, Before we start, let's look at these questions. Which country is bigger in terms of population? That is, population is Surkan, Turdad, Sukan, uh, to Turdad. That is the number of people living in the country, Japan or South Korea. So which country is bigger in terms of population, Japan or South Korea? Uh, and you can see that I'm using the word here, bigger. Yeah, and then let's look at another question. Actually, the answer is Japan. Now, too, who is the funniest person you have ever watched on TV? Who is the funniest person you have ever watched on TV? Who is the funniest? People have their people they regard as funny. That is mudhik, al-mudhik. And here it depends on your answer. I will go for Mr. Bean. So you can also maybe have someone else like Abdullah Sidan or Nasir Kasabi. Uh, and then 3, who is the dearest person? Who is the dearest to you in your family? You have family members, you love all of them, but sometimes one is very, very dear to you. And I know many boys will say they are mothers, and many girls will say they are fathers. I'm using these words: bigger, funniest, and dearest. These are words that we are going to look at. We call them comparatives and superlatives. We call them comparatives and superlatives. Let's look at them in greater detail now. Now we have these sentences. The train is more expensive than the coach. The train is more expensive than the coach. So we are comparing a train and a coach. A coach is like a bus, like a hafla. So this is an opinion. This is right. It can be true. It cannot be true. It depends on the country where you live. So the al-Qatar more expensive. That is gali. Ugly mean hafla. And then we have the train is cheaper. The train is cheaper than the plane. So the train is cheaper. Arkas mean Tahira. Al-Qatar Arkas mean Tahira. And then this is what we call comparative, cheaper than, and then more expensive than. Now we will look for reasons why do we have more here, and why here we only add er from the word cheap. So we will see more. We will look at the reasons. Then when we come to the superlatives, we will look at examples like the coach is the cheapest way to get to Edinburgh. The coach is the cheapest way to get to Edinburgh. So we have al-arkas here. You can see the word here. And then the plane is the most expensive. Is the most expensive. So here we have more. Here we have the most. Now we use comparatives when we compare two things. When we look at two things, train and coach. But we use the superlative when we compare one thing to the rest of all the other things. One thing when we compare it with all the other things. So more than two things, we use the superlatives. Now, we have here, you use there with superlatives. You can see that the superlatives, we have there. But with the comparatives, no there. So let's look at the rules, how we form them. Now, we have words that are one syllable words. We have words like go. The word here, let's say long. Let's use the word long. The examples here. We have long. Now, long, the syllable, that is makta, wide. Less long, makta wahid. Let's announce to beautiful. Beautiful, makta thalatha. You can see here, let's look at beautiful, for instance. هذا مقطع ثلاثة. هذا view. Okay, it seems my and view. هذا مقطع ثلاثة. هذا مقطع واحد long. Syllable مقطع. One syllable مقطع واحد long. مقطع واحد. لكن beautiful مقطع ثلاثة. Now كلمة مقطع واحد إضافة ER مقارنة. مقارنة مقطع واحد إضافة ER. Okay, so مقطع واحد إضافة ER. مقطع واحد لكن نهاية E. مثال مثال safe. هذا safe. آمن. نهاية E إضافة R بس. So هنا إضافة R. هنا long إضافة ER. Okay. Now we have one syllable. One syllable. One syllable ending in one short vowel plus one consonant. So double the last consonant with ER. So we have a word like big. Let's look at the word big. Big. Big مقطع واحد. لكن حروف إلا ليس طويل، ليس مادة نفس meat أو ليس big لكن big. هذا كثير حروف متحرك. كثير ليس طويل حروف متحرك. double إضافة حروف ساكن ثاني. So هنا big الآن double إضافة حروف ساكن اثنين then bigger. So هذا مثال big bigger. Now soon let's say thin نحيف. نحيف هذا حروف متحرك ليس طويل. thin ليس thin لا thin. كثير حروف متحرك إضافة هذا حروف ساكن إضافة اثنين n اثنين. So we have here thinner. Okay. Now so هذا قانون. Then let's look at more. huruf two syllable adjectives. So صفات مقطع اثنين إضافة more. So careful مقطع اثنين careful مقطع اثنين. So إضافة more careful ليس carefuler ليس ER careful مقطع اثنين إضافة more قبل صفة more careful more قبل إضافة صفة more careful مثال. Now more beautiful now soon. Okay, now we have two syllables ending in Y. So اثنين مقطع لكن نهاية example easy هذا easy اثنين لكن نهاية Y تغيير Y وإضافة IER. So هنا easy EAXIER. So تغيير Y واكتب IENR. Now busy busier happy happier. Then let's look at the next rule. Three syllables or more. So مقطع ثلاثة أو أكثر ثلاثة more قبل صفة. So dangerous more dangerous إضافة more. So أي مقطع أكثر اثنين ثلاثة أو أكثر more dangerous or more interesting. Okay, so these are dangerous كثير or ممتع, but more good. So then we have all these من هنا من one syllable إلى هنا كل منتظم إضافة ER أو إضافة more. لكن بعد صفات ليس إضافة ER ليس إضافة more. هنا كلمة جديد. So good better. So good جيد have that. Bad that is bad and then worse. So say or aswa and then far and then further. Now you can also write father FAR THER or further FURTHER. Now let's look at the superlatives. This is mukarana هاي شيء واحد مع آخر كل في عالم. We call it the superlatives. or أي شيء مقارنة أكثر اثنين. So superlative one syllable adjective. So مقطع واحد إضافة EST ES or ST. If the adjective ends in E نهاية صفة E إضافة ST. لكن ليس نهاية صفة E إضافة EST. So long, we can see some examples here. We have here long as a long مقارنة مع أي شيء كثير أكثر اثنين. We have the longest وإضافة the لازم the long the longest هذا مقطع واحد long here the longest. Now نهاية كلمة E نفس safe هنا إضافة st best. E موجود إضافة st best. So we have here the safest. لكن لازم the, okay? The safest. What is the safest place in the world? I think Saudi is the safest place in the world. What is the longest river in the Americas? I think the river Mississippi is the longest river. So these are some examples. Now then, one syllable ending in one short vowel plus one consonant. Now double the last consonant. So kalima makta wahid, now soon big, لكن حروف إلى حروف متحرك ليس طويل كثير في وسط double حروف ساكن حرف ثاني double the consonants. So here we have big, so double إضافة حروف حرف ساكن ثاني, the biggest. So but قبل the لازم هنا the لازم, so the biggest. So من big, now superlative, the biggest. Then we have two syllable adjectives. مقطع اثنين إضافة most. So we have careful, the most careful, مقطع اثنين, careful, مقطع اثنين. So هنا إضافة the most. Now two syllables ending in y, مقطع اثنين لكن نهاية اثنين, like easy. We have an example like easy. So owl there, and then إضافة what? IEST, نهاية y, إضافة نهاية y, change تغيير y, وإضافة IEST. That is the easiest. So that is the example here. And then we have the next rule, 3 syllables or more. Now, more than 3 syllables, أكثر مقطع ثلاثة, إضافة most, و صفة نفس. So we have here dangerous. So dangerous. So هذا مقطع ثلاثة, dangerous. مقطع ثلاثة أو أكثر أو the وإذا إضافة most, إضافة most, the most. And then dangerous, نفس, the most dangerous. So the most dangerous. And then we have the irregular, that is shadh. إضافة EST, إضافة most, كل منتظم. لكن شاذ كلمة جديد. Good, الآن the best. And then bad, so جيد الأفضل. Bad, سيء, the worst, الأسوأ. And then far, بعيد, the furthest. Okay, so these are what we have with regard to this. Now I want you to complete this exercise. We are going to complete this exercise, complete a table with comparative and superlative adjectives from the article. So we have here quick, first syllable, one syllable, quick, safe, long. إضافة ER, best. And then superlative, quick, the quickest, safe, the safest, and then long, what should be here? So let us look at this together. So let's look at this together. So we have quick, it should be what? Quicker. So quick will be quicker. Comparative is name. So akthar is name, the quickest. Then safe, what should be the answer here? What should be the answer here? I want you to complete that. And then the safest. And then long, longer. And then the superlative. What should be the answer here? Let me give you one superlative also. So we said what? Uh, Superlative. What should be the answer here? Long, longer. Then they, yes, longest. Good. So this is the answer here, the longest. Now I want you to complete the rest, and then we will look at the answers. Pause the recording for a short time while you complete the rest, and then we will look at the answers together. Okay, so now let's look at the answers. Now let's look at the answers here. So these are your answers for all the questions here. These are the answers. You can see the answers here. So for the comparatives, we have these: quicker, safer, more careful, more dangerous, and easier. And then for the superlatives, you can see the rest of the answers there. Alhamdulillah, we've come to the end of today's lesson, and see you again, inshallah, tomorrow.